All right, what's good, y'all? This is a Larcast. This is our first episode. I'm here with Wes. So it's good, dog. Aiden.
Yo.
And we got Lost and Unbound. Nah, that's Lucas.
Just edit it out.
Yeah. Today, our first album, we're gonna be reviewing Drake Dark Lane's demo tapes.
Dark Lane demo tapes.
Shut up, Jake. This is an interesting album because, in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of mid, but I think we got this fanboy over here. Our first topic today is gonna be
Actually, wait. I want to start the first topic. I just remember what I want to say.
Okay, go ahead.
You all know me as number one Drake hater.
Yep.
MF Doom the GOAT.
The guy that said that MF Doom is severely better than Drake.
Because he is.
Which is cap.
Are you okay?
No, he's not.
What do you think I thought about this album?
I think you thought it was mid.
You thought it was low, like on a scale of 10, like a 4 or 3.5.
You probably thought it was mid garbage.
You probably heard this album and thought it was like a Nav album or something. Like you probably just.
You think the Future songs are the best songs on the album?
As soon as you heard it.
You think the Future songs are the best ones?
There's two Future.
Yeah,
I give
he
it
thinks
like
the best.
I give it a 7 out of 10. I think.
That's
really?
It's actually pretty good.
I'd say
I
it's
was
a 7.
surprised.
I'd say it's
actually
a 7
surprised.
album.
Would you really?
Yeah, I'd say it's a 7.
I meant him.
Oh, him?
As a Drake hater, you going with a 7?
Yeah.
That's just,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you think this album is a 7, then what would you think like Views would be? Because Views is definitely better than this album. Yeah, I know you're a Views hater too, but okay, what's his best album? If you're reading this, it's not too late.
That.
Okay, what would you rate that then?
6 guy.
So that'd be like a 9, a 10.
Yeah, probably like a 9.
Okay.
6 guy.
Shut up.
Okay.
All right, Aiden, you want to kick us off our topic?
So we're probably just gonna go on a 1 out of 10 basis, and then on why you'd rate it that way. We're gonna start off with the feature list. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would y'all rate like the names or just like the amount of features there were?
Chris Brown.
Just like just
Baby
talk
Tron.
about it basically.
When I look at the name list, I guess
Baby Tron.
Yeah, no.
Baby Tron.
Giveon, Chris Brown, 5 Year 4, and Baby. Nice.
Future, Young Thug.
Future, Young Thug, and Sosa Geek. Can't forget about him.
Oh my god.
I mean, I see mediocreness, honestly. I mean, it's an interesting mix of rapping and I guess slow R&B type cuts. It's just not appealing though. When I see names like 5 Year 4, I think it fell off. That's exactly what I think of in 2023. Chris Brown, I mean, his track, his vocals were nice, but he didn't really actually have a verse.
They don't stick out.
Yeah, they don't stick out. Future had one garbage
His
verse on a
songs
garbage
stick-
song
yeah.
and an okay verse on an okay song.
The songs stick out, but they're not great songs.
Yeah, it's like the songs are mediocre. They're very mediocre, but the songs are good. They're really good.
So what would you say it is out of 10?
Tootsie Slide.
Out of the feature list, out of 10.
Yeah, just on the features.
on the features alone. If we're just judging off the features, that's like a 4.
Okay.
If we're just judging off the features like the performances were all mediocre or garbage. Outside
Yeah.
of Young Thug, actually, I really like Young Thug's verse.
Yeah.
I'm biased. I'm a Young Thug fan. He's
So
my
Wes,
favorite artist.
as a hater of Drake, what do you think of his choices of features?
I would probably agree with Tayshaun, except I'm probably a bigger Future hater. Future's just outright garbage.
Yeah, he's
take.
tweaking. He's
true.
tweaking. Future has better projects. Who's your favorite artist? End of Doom.
I
He
think
is
his
better
favorite artist
project.
Slick
All right,
Rick.
more like Biggie.
I thought
More
it was.
Biggie.
I thought it was.
Oh,
Slick Rick.
his favorite artist Dax.
I thought it was Slick Rick, but.
Okay.
Babytron?
DJ Brady Rock.
Flight
Yeah,
White.
the features
Flight
were
23 White.
actually.
Yeah, the features.
They were okay.
They're high
Weren't
points
amazing.
and then they're garbage ones. Like Sosa Geek was. Excuse my language. He was terrible. So
And
I don't
then,
know why he was.
Lucas, how about you? What do you think?
I think they're not great. None of them really stick out. I mean, you hear them, but they don't stick out as one of the best songs.
Yeah, it's just like a different voice.
Yeah. Drake could write that like the same lyrics.
I will say this. On the Chris Brown track, his vocals were really good. I feel like his vocals would have made that track. Would made that track. I don't know what the fuck I just said. But they were what made that track that track. That track stood out a little bit for me because his vocals. I feel like he could have used a verse though.
Okay.
Your opinion?
And then Lucas, what would you rate out of 10? Because you talked about it a little bit, but you
6.
didn't. 6.
The features.
And
The
then
6.
Wes, what was yours? You didn't give like an actual out of 10.
5.
5. Yeah, I'm gonna probably agree. I didn't really care for many of the features, although, as you're about to find out soon, I'm the only person that likes the 2 drill songs at the end. I really liked the features on Demons, but that was about it. And Chris Brown was pretty decent, so I'd say it's probably like a 5.5 features. Next, we're just gonna talk about the beats to the songs overall. Like your thoughts on it, just the overall, just what did you think of it? We'll start with Wes this time.
Let's start with your the favorite beat. Let's go there. Your favorite beat on the album.
Okay. I just pulled up the album. I need to find out what the name of the song was.
Cut this out. Cut this out. Cut
Don't
this
cut
out.
it. Yeah, cut this out.
Landed.
Clearly a casual.
That's a good beat.
Nah, that's a good beat.
It is a good beat.
What about the beat sticks out to you the most?
I don't know. It's just Drake actually sounds like he's awake and he's not like singing.
That's the lyrics. That's not the beat.
I don't know. It's just like
That's
when I
Drake.
was listening to it, I was like playing video games. It's like
Bob your
sometimes
head.
it would just
That is
fade
a
into
good
the
like
background.
just background
Yeah.
song.
But Land is the one that like popped out where I was like, this is good. So I looked over and
Yeah.
saw what song it was.
Looked over, but you had to look up the song. just
Yes.
now.
Yeah, because I listened to it like 2 years ago, basically.
Okay.
3 years ago.
And then what was your least favorite?
War.
Aiden, how you think about war?
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that later because that's a 3-on-1 debate right there.
Okay.
Not like you're getting triple T.
Tayshaun, favorite, least favorite?
My favorite, what is this, beat selection?
Yeah,
I think
beat.
my favorite was D4O. I think I like the, I don't know what it was. I forgot the instrument, what it was, but I just like the vibe it gave off. It kind of gave off like a South Side vibe. It gave me heavy Young Thug vibes, and I like Young Thug, so yeah, I'm gonna be a little biased with that. Worst one I think was War. I think we all gotta.
We can get to that later.
Well, yeah, that was just terrible. If you like Canadian
Hey,
drill, then you're
We'll
gonna like
skip
that
Aiden real
song,
quick
but-
so we can know it together.
Yeah.
Mine's definitely D4L. I like that one too. It gives that kind of drill kind of thing, but not being war.
Yeah, drill, but
And
better.
war is definitely my least favorite.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite? It's not my favorite. Isn't War? I mean, like I said before, I like the song.
Peabody instrument.
Favorite is probably Landed. Also, I like that beat. It's very hype. It's kind of like a step down from If You're Reading This Is Too Late, pretty much.
Get up, stand up.
And then-
Tayshaun, give us a solo.
No.
Least favorite? I don't know. Least favorite, I'm gonna have to say Deep Pockets.
Is
Yeah.
that the intro?
Yeah, that's the first
first
track.
song.
I think it was pretty good actually.
It was alright.
It was. It's just one of those Drake rambling tracks, like
Yeah.
3M and Glenwood. Or no, that's 21 Savage.
He speaks about something for 2 minutes.
Jumbotron,
2 seconds, it goes off.
I can't cuss, but Jumbotron popping.
Yeah.
It was just kind of just a Drake rambling track.
Yeah.
I like his
And I don't
beats
really
when
care
it
for
does.
those Drake rambling tracks.
I think they're
so.
pretty good.
He doesn't
But, like
really-
you're just like
yeah.
trying to listen to just music, or you want to hear somebody just talk, then that's a great track to put on.
He
I
does
mean,
it.
you could also just listen to 10-hour sleep videos to hear someone talk.
Well, yeah, shout out to Makai for that.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
I remember
doesn't
just
really-
fall asleep in that.
He
Joe
he
Parra.
just doesn't make any sense. It's just kind of rambling, like I said. He doesn't talk about a certain thing. He just rambles.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the track.
Yeah.
There's some
It's a
tracks.
Drake ramble track, though.
Yeah, it's a great ramble track. Some tracks he will talk about something. Though.
Yeah.
Whether it actually means anything is really the reason.
So we're talking about which song next?
I mean, no song in particular. We'll talk about lyrics next. About just
Lyrics.
like overall, like if there was any specific lyrics from any song that stuck out a lot.
No.
If there's any sus lyrics, because
Tayshaun.
we love talking about sus lyrics around here.
I mean,
So we'll start.
Tayshaun,
I
no,
mean,
let's start on Tayshaun's.
No, we'll
Tayshaun.
start with Lucas because we.
No,
haven't started
Tayshaun's a
with you
great
yet.
lyrics guy.
I,
with the expert.
I haven't listened to this album in like 2 years, so I wouldn't know either. But I mean, none of the lyrics, from what I remember, none of the lyrics really, stuck out. You know, they're all pretty. When I just look at the lyrics themselves, they're all kind of garbage. To be honest, she said a whole lot of nothing outside like a couple songs on this album, and they were basic lyrics, basic beats for the most part. Too.
Yeah.
So I mean, just a okay album, just a decent trap album.
The only really lyrics that stick out to me is Titsy Slide, but that's because it's a TikTok thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like,
I like that song
nothing
still.
ever stand like. Usually when I listen to music, it's more vibing to it. I don't really pay attention to lyrics. I do sometimes, but I'm more of a kind of listen to it, enjoy it if it's enjoyable. I'm not deep into the lyrics part.
If it's like a maybe not like a hype song, but like a song that has a lot of bars in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick like a Kendrick song, like a XXX
There's
or something.
there's different exceptions,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna look at the lyrics. I'm gonna learn the lyrics of a lot of songs. See
But
what
there's
they
some lyrics that I know because I'm making jokes about them
have. Yeah.
or other stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think 69's a good song. I think that's a hot take too. I think that needs to be said. TikTok made it worse, but that's still a decent song.
Yeah.
And
But I
Young
mean-
Boy's.
And then Les, I know you said that you were listening to it while playing what? Overwatch 2 or something? Whatever you
2K,
play.
2K.
Destiny's crazy.
Whatever you play. 2K18, but what do you think? Was there any lyrics that
2K15.
stuck out specifically, like any bars that were like really like up there for
Not
you?
really. Nothing really like jumped out at me, except probably when he said, I forget what it was. It was like, my friends got rich and then bought some friends. That was like the only like bar. I was like,
That's such a basic
You know how basic you sound
That's
less right
such
now?
a basic bar.
okay, it's
That's
the best.
something-
It's the best out of the basic ones.
I mean, yeah, but like that's a bar you'll hear every single rapper say. I guarantee you, I can go to any Lil Baby album and hear the same
Yeah, like
exact bar.
Drake, it's
Okay,
on Drake's
okay.
around Drake.
Yeah, but
What's
you
that
also,
one
you also
song
go
on
to Lil
that
Baby and hear
album?
the same 3 piano notes. So
That's Piano G. Do not take his title.
It's
Shout
kind
out
of
to
like
Tiana, by the way, she
it
loves
reminds me
Piano
of
G, I
the
don't know why.
lyric "Sound Drake's around Drake's." You get to still like you get to listen to it and get.
You didn't listen to the whole song and then
Yeah.
it clicks. That's actually a good lyric.
It's a good
You got
one.
anything to say? Because you haven't said anything.
I mean, I don't really have any lyrics in general. There wasn't any like J. Cole type stuff in there or anything like
No,
that.
you're not gonna get J. Cole.
No, you
from
won't
Drake.
get J.
Unless
Cole
it's
or
like
Kendrick.
old
Ain't
like
no M's on
You
your
won't
name.
get
hell
Kendrick.
yeah, right? That you're not getting any.
You won't
those
get Kendrick
lyrics.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, I don't know. What do you think?
You want to go to featured songs and go
Oh,
specific to them?
actually, here. You know what? Before we go to the gang up on me liking War,
Pause.
we'll talk about this thing. This is probably one of the most important ones. Does Wes still hate Drake
After this album.
after everything? Like listening to this album, you said you listened to this album for the first time in 2 years, and you said it was a 7 out of 10. I don't know if you've listened to his new projects. Honestly, Nevermind was definitely not something anybody listened to.
I listened to
Or Certified Lover
a
Boy.
single song on Honestly Nevermind.
Yeah, and that was the one with Drake or 21 Savage. Wasn't
No, it's Currents, the one with the bed squeaking sample.
Yeah, but you would have betted
it?
that.
So in other words, that you listen to because
Yeah.
any other song that isn't Jimmy Cook's is garbage on the album.
What was your rating before when you first listened to it 2 years ago?
It's like a 2.
So it went up.
Boring. Yeah, it went up.
Okay.
I went up 5 points. That's a really good. That's a really good.
What brought it up for you? Did you just
I
hate
don't
Drake
know. I
less now?
guess back then I was just
You stopped sucking a lot?
He was a young cat,
Young cat.
young jig.
I was just more negative, I guess. I don't know. I maybe it was just the
You look
situation I listened to it. Like I probably sat down and listened to it, and that was the only thing I was doing. Because like this album is great, like background music when you're doing something else,
Mm.
and
Kinda
not
like
when you're
Honestly
just like
Nevermind,
sitting
pretty
down,
much.
just like trying to analyze it. That's
Yeah.
when it's like boring. But
Yeah, this is not an album to analyze because the lyrics are.
Yeah.
I'm probably not a Drake hater anymore. But he's still just not for me, like fully.
Yeah.
I would still choose.
You're
like,
not a Certified Lover
I would
Boy?
probably add a few songs on this album, like to my playlist.
But he's respectable now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you a Certified Lover Boy now?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Drake is like.
By the way, Certified Lover Boy is not about album.
I beg to differ.
Isn't
Nah,
that
we'll
album-
get there
isn't that
another
album,
time.
like,
Well, yeah, we'll
20
get there
songs?
soon.
Well,
Yeah.
we can talk about that next.
Too many misses.
We do actually have one thing to talk about before
Let's go to
we talk
Desire.
about War, which is Drake, the ranking of the album among his other albums.
That's
Like,
kind of
where-
hard. 'cause,
Like, where would you put it?
I'd probably say.
B tier or C tier?
Are we talking like out of like top like 10 or whatever? Or
We're
like
talking about
members,
out
or,
of
like,
every single album.
every
that
single
Drake has
project.
One,
released.
like, one out
I'd
of
probably
10?
place it.
But I mean, he's also released what? Probably like, I don't know
He's
exactly.
released,
I
like,
would guess
like,
probably like 10 albums, and
Honestly,
probably like 2
Nevermind.
mixtapes.
It's by far his worst album. Not even close.
Yeah.
War. It's definitely his first song.
Yeah, War the single.
He's like what? This year so far, or no?
Views.
This like the 2020s. He's like 2 for 4 in albums. Like he has 2
What was he-
decent
what was
I
he
have to
on?
projects.
listen to every Drake.
I mean,
album.
Honestly,
I can't really
Nevermind
rank 'em.
and Dark Lane demo tapes. These are only 2 good albums he's dropped in 2020 so far.
Yeah.
what's his name?
Did you, just
Certified
say,
Lover
did you
Boy.
just include Honestly Nevermind and Good in the same sentence?
I meant to say Certified Lover Boy.
Okay.
Certified Lover Boy and
But you were just talking about how that album's bad.
Are you talking about?
no, Certified Lover Boy is good.
You talking about the one with the
I
goofy
meant-
album cover?
I'm talking about
Censor
the
that.
other one. Wait, no,
The one
What
it's
other
Her
one?
Loss.
Her Loss.
Oh my
Her Loss is
God.
good too.
That's what I meant to say. Her Loss and Dark Lane Devil Tapes. He's 2 for 4. Those are
Yeah.
only 2 good albums he's dropped. Certified Lover Boy is mid at best. I will argue and die on that hill. That album is mid at best.
Oh, let's get to that another day.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Knife Talk went hard for like the longest.
It's kind of a meme.
But you gotta listen to fully listen to all the tracks though.
I've listened to them. I fully listened to all the tracks, and I wanted to believe so hard they were good. And at the end of the day, only like 5 of those tracks are tracks I actually still listen to. To this day.
Let's move on.
But if there's 5, then it's less than a bad album. A
What,
bad
so make it
album,
worse?
a bad
Less,
album is like
less.
1
No,
or 2
because
songs.
for its
on.
time,
Like
for
a
its
genuinely
time,
bad album
Okay,
is
but-
Honestly Nevermind.
okay.
There's only one good
well,
song.
no, because
So-
like there's when I say songs I still
Wes,
listen to, I'm
cut
not
it
meaning
out.
there's other bad. There isn't other good songs on the album. It's just those songs died. Like there's no
Wes,
longevity on those songs.
Cut it out.
Like say like what in the Bible. That song was good when it came out. That was the song I put in my playlist. Is the song I put in my playlist now? Hell no, I wouldn't listen to that now. The song died.
Tell me you wouldn't listen to TCU,
No,
right?
not right now.
Okay.
No.
Let's get
There was
back-
only
let's get
one
back to the
song
album.
I still listen to in the album, and that's
Let's get back to the album. Take
Girls on Girls. Yeah. There's only one song I still listen to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna listen to Jaded off of Nonstop, the album. So
Okay.
You want to go to Desires? Because I heard Wes likes that song.
Why do you like that song?
Wait, Desires?
Yeah, the one Future.
the one with only Future.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I've been-
Because
minus
it's pretty
Future?
bad. It's bad.
Minus Future, that song's good.
Yeah, but you have to include the whole song. You can't just take away Future.
Okay, then
The whole
He is
song.
there.
Future sinks it.
If you
but,
buy the song, he's on the song.
like the
Yeah.
chorus, that's good.
Future is one of those artists that, if he has a good verse, the song is gonna be good
Life
or
is
great.
Good was alright, I think.
Life is good was good because of Drake.
Yeah,
Future's verse, if you just take Drake off that song is not gonna be as popular.
but Future wasn't as bad as he was on Desires.
Like Future
That's-
is one of those
no one
rappers
can
to
find
where
you.
like if
That's
he's
fine.
like at his
That's
top,
fine.
he was a really good rapper.
Yeah.
But when, like nowadays, he's either hit or miss. Like kind of like Young Thug how it was in 2022 and 2021, like, where he was ass on Future. He was so bad, it's not even funny. Like it's terrible, man.
It was. That was the dark days.
Yeah, Future is inconsistent. He's too inconsistent nowadays. His last few projects also were garbage, especially that.
What was his
Lil
last
Uzi.
one?
His last one was not How. Was it How? No, that was the one before that.
Wes, look it up.
It's only.
Be a
no,
researcher, Wes.
That's Lil Baby's album.
We're
I
looking
forgot the
up-
name of it, but the
Future's
one,
last track that he
You know what
released.
the album I'm talking about, right?
Album or single?
You know what it's called?
Oh, I Never Liked You.
Yeah, I Never Liked You. That was his last album. That album was actually good.
That was
I don't
his
listen-
album. I thought he dropped something before that. Maybe he dropped
No,
a
so
single
he
recently.
dropped
A
Pluto X
single.
Baby Pluto, which is ass as and he
That
dropped.
was a
Beep,
collab
beep.
album though. That wasn't.
It
just
still
his
is
own album.
technically on his
Do you
discography.
not
though,
like
so.
that album, maybe?
No, there's 2 good songs on that whole album, and it's like a 24 song album.
There wasn't a single song I liked on that album.
You're like the
Yeah.
only person I know that like loves Lil Uzi.
I like
but
Lil
I
Uzi,
hate that album.
Uzi's
The album
alright.
is he's
Drinking and Smoking.
more
is
of a
good.
TikTok artist now.
Yeah, he's more of a like.
What about
You get on
Peas?
on
That's a good
trends.
song.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
great
that's
song.
a yeah.
said
That's
like
a
20
song
minutes
from
he gets on
Lo-
trends. He
Love
kind of has
versus
like
the
those
World, so.
verses that go off and then doesn't do anything wow,
Yeah.
but still
Uzi-
relevant. Like
I-
he's the one that
yeah.
did no, Just Wanna Rock, right? What's
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Which one?
That song was good.
Buddy.
I mean, well, for
It's a
trendy
TikTok song.
purposes and TikTok purposes, that song is good.
But
Wayne,
he's
like,
he's
yeah.
doing what artists do now. He's just playing the wave.
Just hopping on
which
trend.
they-
I mean, I don't blame him.
Unless you have your own unique tune that you're famous for, then like kind of Eminem, his fast rapping. That's what you have to do as an artist.
Rap God.
I mean,
Yeah.
anybody can.
Bro,
rap
if someone
fast.
ever releases
Yeah, but not unless
a sped up version of their song for
We're-
TikTok,
we're not talking about
that
you,
means,
bud.
That means they fell off hard. If they ever release a
Jaleel.
sped up chipmunk version of their song.
Yeah, Julia.
Yeah, that is
Like
definitely Jaleel at its finest.
Yeah. All right,
Let's
we're
get
ready.
into war.
Yep.
I don't cop things for resale, don't do iCloud, don't do email. Feds wanna top up man and wire up man like Chubbs did detail. Back when Ricky was doing up Teasdale, I was doing dinner with Teasy.
I want
Get on this shit song.
I just want to know
This is the worst song of the album.
what is.
The worst.
Well, but we're gonna talk about War and Demons because those
Demons
are both
is a-
songs I like.
This Demons is also not. It's not good.
Demons is good.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay actually. Sosa Geek is ass, and 5 Year Form
Is this it?
ass.
Is this Demons?
But
Like what?
I know almost every
Wes,
single
play
one of
Demons.
that song.
Wes, play
Drake
Demons.
carries that song to be honest.
Play
just
Demons.
did.
Oh, that's Demons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, turn that song off.
Turn that one off, guy.
All right, go ahead and speak. Let's hear this terrible claim.
I mean, I don't know. War is. I don't really have like a specific reason of why it's good. I just enjoy the song. I just enjoy like it's something that Drake doesn't do very often. It's like the only two like songs that Drake actually has that are his drill songs is he's not a feature on.
Yeah, because he's not meant to do that.
Yeah, because the only other songs I've ever heard him do drill on are like features with like Brixton Bullies. So.
Why do you think Skepta exists? Because he needs to stay in Canadian. He's not Canadian drill.
Okay, well.
Drake is not from Canadian
England,
drill.
so.
Okay, don't matter.
So is this a background song for you? Is this on
No,
my
this
bed
is-
listening to music?
No, this is on my
I'll put it
playlist.
on. I'm just staring at the
The song
sun.
is just not good. See, like, it's Canadian drill.
But
If you
no.
like Canadian drill, you're gonna like this song.
Yeah.
If you don't like Canadian drill, the
But he
song
doesn't
is
really
absolute
sound.
garbage.
But he doesn't really have a Canadian accent. The
That's-
song,
He
so-
does.
Well, yes,
He
he
said-
does.
just said
He's putting-
Benno.
You can tell he's
Kinda.
putting on a Canadian
Kinda.
accent.
He
He
does.
tries to put on
He just goes-
like a British accent.
It sounds
Yeah.
like British, but
That's
like,
what I don't. I don't like the.
Regardless,
it sounds
he's
like he
putting
put on
on
an
an
accent. It's definitely an accent from his regular
Yeah.
singing rap.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely not the normal one, but like.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It sounds like he's trying
Maybe
to be
if-
somebody who's clearly not.
I think if it went to somebody else, it might be a better song.
Like
But
if
the
you
way
had, like,
Drake
like
did it,
who?
I didn't like.
like
I
say
don't
this.
know.
If you had 5 Before and just take off the accent, this song would be okay.
Yeah, because
Like
it's the normal
Story
drill.
Time. That song was good.
Drake doesn't go along with it. I don't like.
Okay, that's King Von. That's
Yeah, I know.
Wendell. That's Wendell.
Yeah, that's Wendell. Okay. But I don't know. I don't really have like. There's nothing that jumps out that I would say it makes it good. I just genuinely enjoy the song. It's a song that you put me on to because you were telling me how
Yeah,
bad
'cause
it is.
it's
And I listened to
terrible.
it.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's when I
Backfire.
listened to the whole album once you told me about that song, and then it was actually good.
I still love that album actually. It's a mediocre album. I love it. It's my favorite album. of
Besides
recent
Which one?
times.
Tucci Slide, War is.
I like
the
Tucci
only-
Slide.
Like Tucci Slide, I don't like.
It's alright.
But it's not a skip. War,
Oh, okay,
I think
that's
is
fair.
like the only like skip.
So
Yeah,
what are
War
your
is
skips?
definitely the only skip on that album.
Desires.
True skip.
Desires
Desires
skip.
is also a skip.
That's a
if
skip
you,
for me.
If you care about the feature at all, Desires is an immediate skip. And then
I just don't-
Demons is arguably a skip. That's
You're not
acceptable.
playing
Demons,
Desires
Demons
in
will
my
be a
That's like-
background song when
That's
I'm
like a
playing my
70
video games.
overall song where like it's just passable.
When I'm playing video games, that can go on.
Yeah, I can live with that song.
Desires, I don't know.
Hear it.
Yeah, turn that. Desires is not it. That's a song that has to be skipped. I'm
I
sorry.
I just skip.
I know.
Just skip.
I know.
Actually, no. It's a play until you get to Futures verse. Then it's
Yeah.
an immediate skip. It's
Yeah.
like it's like one of those.
So if you have
It's good.
Spotify Premium, you go
Yeah.
ahead and do that.
If you don't, or if you have Apple Music, yeah, you just gotta skip it. If you can't, you're just poor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might take those minute and a half worth of ads over listening to that verse.
Yeah, that verse is
Yeah.
actually all Futures.
Especially
so
War
terrible
too. I'll take the ads over War.
And I know y'all been listening to Lil Baby's album, but
Which one?
What, the
It's
one
Only
where-
Me,
the
the new
one-
one he released this year.
Oh yeah, no,
or slash
No,
year.
I've not listened
no,
to
I
that.
heard that
Good.
it's horrible by
Good.
everybody.
It's not horrible, but
Everybody
it's
told me it's awful.
overrated.
I heard it was
Um,
fantastic song.
The
Album.
Future verse on that album is arguably one of the worst Future verses I've ever heard in my entire life.
Wes, go play it. Play it.
I would like to argue
It's Only Me,
T-Nex.
Lil Baby.
I would like to argue T-Nex.
T-Nex was acceptable because that's a Playboy Cardi song. Playboy Cardi is a whole different
Yeah, but
type
Future
of
doesn't
genre
belong on a
artist.
track
I
like
know,
that.
but when he sounds like the way he does on that album, it's On Me. It's
So-
terrible. Like it's a difference between just like you not belonging somewhere and you just being flat out. And
That's
that's what Future was.
Lil Baby.
It's this song right here. This song is also terrible. I don't know where his verse is because I haven't listened
Also,
to
this
this
is
song. forever.
this is start. It seems like this is
Yeah, here you go.
this is also starting to turn into a Future hate.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
more the
Podcast.
Future.
Well,
hate.
Future isn't a bad
slash
artist.
podcast.
He's just
Drake
not. He's
podcast.
been good recently. Outside of
Wes
his
is
own
loving
music,
this right now. I bet.
Yeah, Drake is loving this.
outside of his own projects, he's dropped lately. I mean, like, what else has he dropped? I mean, when we take a look at
I mean,
Future.
Future's newest album. I like it. So.
Future's newest album is good. No, but that's what I said.
I never
Outside of
liked
his outside of his own projects, he's been ass.
Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs
Foo
is
Fighters.
underrated, actually.
Play something, bud.
Yeah. Name 5 Freddie
I am
Gibbs
not.
songs.
We're
Freddie
kind of
Gibbs
sitting here on
songs?
a podcast doing nothing.
That isn't Big Boss
I think
Rabbit.
this is the end of the
Champagne
podcast.
Lobster.
Is that really a song?
I think it's called.
Carter, is
This is
from-
Spotify, actually. I use
Oh
Apple
no,
Music.
Lobster Omelet.
I'm on a Freddie Gibbs album.
Rip.
1985. That's one.
What else did we talk about?
Babies and Fools.
44th in the world.
Trishan, what else you guys talk about?
Oh, Certified Lover Boy. Since Aiden,
We're
what's
not.
the
We're
thing
not
that
here.
album
We're
is-
not there yet.
Yeah.
Well, that can be another album. Unless
We're
you
not,
want,
no, we're
you
not
wanna
going to
give
actually
preference.
review it. We're just going to. I just want to see why Aiden thinks it's good.
Okay, let's see why Ian.
Why do you think the album's good?
We're gonna go over
Because-
Drake today.
because-
This is a Drake day.
Because it's an album that grew on me. Because everybody said it was garbage. It was garbage. It was garbage. And then I listened to it for like the third time, and then it actually
It's working. It's working.
Threw me off.
it actually was like it already. I can't talk. It started going hard after like
If you
the
wanna
third
stop,
time I listened to it. Like I don't know what it is. Fair Trade with Travis Scott. That's like that song. That song is hard.
I don't like it for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You don't like it because
It's not
you just,
bad, so
You
it's-
want me to be wrong. That's why you
No,
don't like it.
it's actually not why. Actually,
Yeah,
I feel
no,
the
it
same
is.
exact.
It is.
Oh, really? So that's why you don't like Music Be Murdered by? Side A and B? Shut up.
I never said
Exactly.
I don't like
Yeah,
that
you
album.
yes, you did.
Plus,
I guarantee if you listen to Music
that's-
Be Murdered by
that's
Side A, you
Eminem.
would not like it. It don't matter. It's
That's
different
Eminem.
artists, but same concept. Regardless,
Yeah,
like
you're
what Wendell
hard.
said about
So.
Weird Blix.
Who you calling?
You
Wendell.
Wendell.
Lar.
Regardless of what Wes said about the song not being a skip, but I just not like, bro, get your hands off me, nigga, bro. I don't even want to talk.
Okay, thanks for coming for the first annual episode of the Larcast. First episode was Dark Lane Demo Tapes.
And then we'll be
mid as censor that. Next episode, episode 2, we're gonna review The Forever Story by Jid. His most recent. album.
I love that album.
We're going to be talking about on Friday. We're going to talk about Benny the Butcher and J. Cole's single, which is named
Johnny
Peace
Peace
Caddy.
Caddy.
Great single,
That's
in
it.
my opinion. J. Cole had the feature of the year on that song.
Okay, and the last thing is War sucks.
War is
Yeah.
as
War, War is bad.
We're done.
You gotta
War
get that.
War better.
Nope.
War better.
You're
Shut
not,
up.
you're not
Don't cut
British.
it out.
War sucks. Oh,